Hola a todos! Ya vienen los Reyes Magos, ya vienen los Reyes Magos. I am on Christmas mode, full on. Right guys, today we're going to be talking about the weirdest Christmas traditions that we do in Spain. And the weirdest one of them all is at the very, very, very end. Honestly, you're not going to be able to take that off your head. I can assure you it's going to blow your mind. And it's going to make those Christmas meals a lot more interesting as a conversation topic because it involves a defecating log. Ahí lo dejo. I'll leave it there. Let's get to it. Empezamos con la decoración. I am going to start today with the decoration. Let's talk about it. In most countries, you have got el árbol de Navidad, the Christmas tree, árbol de Navidad. We have an árbol de Navidad, but we also have what we call Belén. A Belén. No, don't get the pronunciation wrong or mistaken by something else. Belén. Okay guys, so in Spain the tradition is to decorate the houses with a nativity scene and with a Christmas tree, and they normally put huge nativity scenes all over the city and they even do contests about it, so I'm going to show you one of the better ones here. They come and there it is, and this is like our Fontana di Trevi. Look, I hope all those wishes come true. And why is this nativity scene so important? Because we've got a certain figure in that nativity scene that makes everyone's joys at Christmas. We've got a pooping shepherd. This is a Catalan tradition, okay? Don't blame me. Blame Catalonia for this. I do love it though. It's called caganer. Guys, here we have them, more caganers. They're called caganers. They come from Catalonia, and it's an old tradition. We put one of these pooping figures on the nativity scene. I don't know if people think they bring good luck or what, but children really do enjoy it, trying to spot them in the nativity. There they are. So the caganer, that's it, the pooping shepherd. It's a figure in the Belén, in the nativity scene, that's, you know, taking a number 2 in the middle of the whole nativity scene. Now normally children play spot the caganer. People say that it brings good luck. I have no idea. All I know is that most people have one of these in their nativity scenes, in the Belenes, and they sell them everywhere. In Madrid, they sell them in Plaza Mayor, which is where we have all the Christmas tools, and normally they do celebrities with the faces, you know. Many of the years they do celebrities with them. So imagine the face of, I don't know, Donald Trump, for example, on one of those caganers. I have seen it, and footballers and so on. It is rather irreverent, especially when I saw the Pope in one of them. So that's a decoration. We've got Árbol de Navidad, but we also have El Belén with this character in it. Now let's start talking about the dates. Our first important date is el 22 de diciembre. 22 de diciembre, la Lotería Nacional o La Lotería del Gordo. You're going to be doing a lot of listening today, practicing your Spanish listening. So, La Lotería del Gordo is la mayor lotería del mundo, the biggest raffle in the world, the richest one of them all. And we all want to win El Gordo, the big fat prize, the fat one, okay? El Gordo. Which prize is that? Well, in total is 4 million euros for the number. However, each number is divided in what we call a décimo, okay? So you own one ticket of that number. You own a décimo, that's you own 1/10 of the number. So if you divide 4 million divided by 10, you get 400,000 euros per ticket that you own of that number. Does that make sense? And that's exactly what makes this lottery so special. There's not one winner. There's going to be hundreds of winners all over Spain that are going to be sharing a lot of the prices. And this is how it works. If you're working in Spain, you go to your job, your boss has got one number and they split the ticket, all the tickets amongst the different people at work. So you might pay €2 towards that number or €10. And then if you do win the prize, you split the price accordingly, okay, to what you've paid. Each décimo costs €20, 20 euros. I'm not sure if they've gone up now. Have they gone up? Maybe inflation. So if you want to own a full number and you don't want anyone else to own that number but you, that would be €200 for the 10 décimos. Am I making any sense? I'm not good with maths. Why am I putting so much emphasis into this? The sun is out and we're in Plaza de Isabel II, Elizabeth II Square. And behind me, it's the Royal Theatre, where tomorrow something really exciting is happening. This will be crowded with TV, and the children of San Ildefonso will be singing out the numbers for the lottery. Tomorrow it's the lottery of El Gordo, one of the biggest lotteries, and a lot of people will be very, very happy at the end of the day. Guys, what did I tell you? The TV are already setting up everything for tomorrow. I've got a lottery ticket. Maybe I'll be here tomorrow celebrating El Gordo. El Gordo means the fat one. I definitely want to get the fat one. Por favor. And remember, most important lesson, if anybody ever offers you a number or to contribute to a number, do not say no. Because if they win and you're the only one that hasn't put money towards that, you would be left out and you will see everyone with that prize. So, you know, even in the neighborhood, sometimes there's this one person that doesn't win and everybody else has won it. You don't want to be that person. Be careful. Just, you know, el mayor premio es compartirlo. As we say, the biggest prize is sharing it. And by the way, did you know that people wait hours and hours and hours in the queue to get a ticket, to get a number, and to go to those loterias, lottery places that have given prizes years before? There's a very famous one in Madrid city center called La Manolita, and people wait there in the cold, in the middle of winter, for about 3 hours, 3 horas, 3 horas esperando en la cola, waiting in the queue. Cola is queue. De locos, de locos. No, a mí me da igual. I don't care. I don't care where the ticket comes from as long as I've got a ticket. So, we are on the 24th, Christmas Eve. Nothing weird happens on that day, except for the fact that Santa forgets about us. What? Okay, so for us, the biggest night is the 24th, instead of being the big day, Christmas, like most people everywhere else in the world celebrate Navidad. In Spain, the big night is Christmas Eve, Noche Buena, okay? Noche Buena. That's where we gather with the family and we have a huge meal that goes on until like midnight. This is interesting because I've got American family and British family, so we've always had Santa. So Santa has always come to my house. But then I used to go to school and the other kids used to ask me, and I was like, no, Santa did come to my house. And they were like, Santa? Santa doesn't come to mine. I don't get any Santa at mine. Awkward. So, Papa Noel or Santa Claus is the newest kind of tradition that we are adapting. And it depends on the family. Some families have it, some families don't. We mostly do Los Tres Reyes Magos, the Three Kings, Los Reyes Magos. Another weird Hispanic tradition, and I'm saying Hispanic because I know that in Mexico and Latin American countries, they also do it, is El Día de los Santos Inocentes, the Day of All Innocents Saints, okay? The Day of All Innocents, which means April's Fool's Day, but celebrated in December. So we play practical jokes, bromas, on, you know, one another. And I remember I used to go to Plaza Mayor and buy these fake poos that you can put somewhere in the house, and or one of these fake fingers that you put it on, and suddenly, and it's got blood, whatever. So we play practical jokes on people on El Día de los Inocentes. Inocente, inocente, do 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 do. On the 28th of this month is April's Fool's Day in Spain, which we call it Día de los Inocentes, Innocents Day, and we play practical jokes to people. So I'm going to show you one of these shops. These always have gone down well with my mom. Have a little look. Got fake eggs, fake poo, a bit of fake things. Bit of everything. Okay, we've reached Nochevieja, the old night. Nochevieja, la víspera de Año Nuevo, New Year's Eve. And what do we do on that night? That night is all about good luck. What do we do to get good luck? We can wear red underwear, but most importantly, you want to eat your 12 grapes of good luck. Las 12 uvas de la suerte. I can't remember a single year that I have not eaten my 12 grapes of good luck. Mis 12 uvas. They're a must. Wherever I am in the world, whether I'm in England, in America, I have to have my 12 grapes. That's non-negotiable, okay? Give me my grapes. How do we do it? This is El Reloj de Puerta del Sol, and we eat one grape every time it strikes. Dong, dong, dong. Okay, you end up looking like a bit of a hamster. It's an art. It's an art to be able to eat the 12 grapes without making it a choking hazard. When the clock turns to 12 at night, midnight, we eat a grape in every dong of the clock. Why do we do this? Because in 1909, if I'm not mistaken, there was a lot of spare of grapes. And they had to use it somehow, so they started telling people that they were good luck grapes, and if you wanted to be lucky in every month of the year, you had to eat a grape. So are you going to try it this year? I certainly do it every year. It is quite tricky and it involves years of training and preparation. Beware. And then we get to another Víspera de Reyes, the 5th of January. By then, most people in the world have packed away the Christmas tree, have finished Christmas, and have gone back to school. But no, my friends. In Spain, we have long Christmas holidays. So we start on the 22nd of December. That's when the kids break up for school. Until the 7th, normally, the 6th of the 7th, or the 7th. Normally they go back on the 7th of January. Why is this? Because they don't get the presents, los regalos, until the night of the 5th, or the morning of the 6th. So the night of the 5th, what do? We go to the cabalgata. Cabalgata is like a massive parade. And oh my God, let me tell you, in this parade, what do? You go to see Los Reyes Magos, the 3 kings or the 3 wise men. But most importantly, you go to get some sweets, because they just throw sweets around in the cabalgata. And oh my God, you need to watch out for the fierce abuelas. Guys, you need to be careful with them. I'm not even joking. They would get the umbrellas, they would turn it upside down, and try to get all the sweets sweeping around as they are throwing them from the cabalgata. They're wild. The abuelas, grandmas, are wild. So you need to watch out and be careful. They live for those sweets. They wait all year round to get those free sweets. Ya, un saludo. Ya is my grandma. And after that, we leave our shoes out, los zapatos, another weird tradition. And we make sure that we clean them before that, because what do we normally get inside the shoes? Sweets and or presents. However, if you've been naughty, si has sido malo, you will find nothing but carbón, coal. I used to leave out a few more sweets. I used to leave out some like cake, roscón de reyes, which I'll speak about in a minute, and some liquor for the 3 kings. As you do with Santa, where you leave milk and biscuits. With the 3 kings like their booze and their cakes. So that's what we left out for them. And the morning arrives. Finally, qué emocionante. La mañana de Reyes. There's not a better day in the whole year than la mañana de Reyes. El día de Reyes, King's Day. Absolutely amazing. You wake up, and if you've been good, you've got loads of regalos, presents, and you have roscón de reyes for breakfast. What is roscón de reyes? Ta-da! That is roscón de reyes. I normally buy it at La Mallorquina in Madrid, but there's loads of different pastelerias where you can pre-order them and buy really good roscón de reyes. People that I have shown roscón de reyes to, they normally think, because the size of it, that it's going to be like a gigantic donut. It does not taste like a donut, I'm afraid. It's a bit more disappointing, I think, in that taste. However, once you're used to it, once you can get it with filling, like with cream in the middle or something like that, it is so good. Está muy bueno. Roscón de Reyes con chocolate caliente, with hot chocolate in the morning. ¡Qué rico! And the roscón has also got a really weird tradition, guys. It's got an haba inside, which is like a bean. So whoever gets the prize inside the roscón, the figurine, gets to be king or queen for the day. However, whoever gets the haba, the bean, gets to pay for the roscón. How much are they? It depends. The small ones can be 5 euros, 10 euros, 20 euros for a big one. Depende. Depende. De que depende. Okay, and now to finish the video, I'm going to tell you the weirdest and most bizarre tradition of all of the ones that I've already spoken about. This one, honestly, se lleva la palma, porque madre mía, qué tradición más rara. What a weird tradition. But before, are you enjoying this? Do you want to keep learning about Spain and how to learn Spanish? Métete a mi canal, subscribe to my channel, and click that like button, please, for Español con Patry, Spanish with Patry. Okay, the weirdest tradition of them all is cagatío. Cagatío. Ay, ay, ay. ¿Por dónde empiezo? Where do I begin? Did I already say that this is a Catalonian tradition? I've never done this in my life. As a Madrilean, never have I ever. Would I like to? Possibly, because it sounds like it's good fun, but it's so weird. So in Catalonia, they get a log, okay, like from a tree, and they paint a happy face on it, and they put it, I think it's by the Christmas tree, somewhere in the house, and they feed the log the scraps of food. In the lead up to Christmas, those days before Christmas, you're feeding the log every day. So I don't know, you've got some leftovers, you leave them there for the log. How do you feed a log? I have no idea, okay? No idea, no tengo ni idea. Just leave it over there, I guess. What you do after is you beat it. You get a stick, the kids get a stick, you kind of cover the log, they cover it with like a blanket, and you get a stick and you start hitting the log. Very violent, with a stick, so it defecates, it poops sweets. I know. What can I say? What do you want me to say? I have so many questions. I've got as many questions as you do. Why? ¿Por qué? So weird. And they also sing a song in the meantime that says something like, oh, poop log, Christmas log, don't poo, something salty, they're too salty, da 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 da. Cagatío, cagatío. It's something like that. I don't know, because it's in Catalonian as well, and I don't speak it, guys, so I don't know say. But it is what it is. So you feed the log, then you heat it, then he poos sweets. Children love it. Yep. Children love it. Feliz Navidad. Hope you have a nice Christmas. I know, we are quite locos in Spain, guys. But hey, we do have fun. We have a lot of fun, okay? Right, I can't say much more other than Feliz Navidad. Merry Christmas. Adios.